Next up, the CarBuyer Advisor, your first place to turn for everything automotive. Taking a stand for consumer education and dedicated to connecting you with the industry's finest automotive products, services, and advice. And now, please welcome the CarBuyer Advisor.
Now, we are committed to uniting Northern Nevada into the nation's most powerful consumer group. We take on reforming the automotive industry by calling on you, the consumer, to use your power, your money, to make a conscious decision to support only the highest quality businesses. It is you, the consumer, that are ultimately responsible. You've been allowing low-quality businesses to exist in our community. After all, you support them with your money. If they stop receiving income, they're faced with a choice to either rethink their business paradigm or face extinction. We exist to create this type of consumer reform, and we call it consumerism. The protection of rights of interest of consumers, especially with regard to price, quality, and safety, would be the dictionary definition. Now, this is the swiftest form of consumer justice available. We have taken on the task, and each week we introduce you to businesses that meet and exceed the standards that we advocate as a consumer you look for and support. You have the power. After all, you have the money, and we are committed to getting you the most for it. What you get when you match quality products, quality service, quality staff, and quality business practices is Nissan of Reno. And please welcome back to our show, Taylor Wonderies, General Manager of Nissan of Reno. Taylor, welcome back.
Mitch, thank you very much for having us again. We love coming on your program.
Now, Taylor, Nissan as a manufacturer has a long history of producing top quality products, but last year in the U.S., they introduced a whole new product line of commercial vehicles. And please share the commercial lineup with our listeners.
Absolutely. Nissan came out with some commercial vehicles last year, which is new to the U.S. Now, Nissan is new to the U.S. in the commercial vehicle market, but we're not new to the global commercial vehicle market. 20% of Nissan's global sales come from commercial vehicles. We have a long history and a lot of experience in the commercial vehicle market globally.
You know, what comes to my mind immediately when you talk about a Nissan and a commercial product is a product with low maintenance costs, great fuel economy, reliability, and it run forever.
Absolutely. And that's kind of the hallmark of Nissan's product is the reliability, is the high quality product. You know, the U.S. market is desperate for something new and something fresh in the commercial vehicle segment. And Nissan has identified the commercial van as a market that is in need of something new and better. You know, it's been more than 20 years since either Ford or Chevy has made any significant remodel to their commercial vans. That's a lot of antiquated product.
Well, it just immediately sounds like stagnant product lines and outdated technologies.
Yeah, but not any longer. The Nissan commercial van is here to fix that. Nissan enters this market with a cargo van that comes in numerous different configurations. We've got a standard roof, and we've got a high roof model. Now, the high roof model is tall enough for a 6-foot person to stand upright in the cargo area. And each of the vans, standard roof and a high roof, come in either a V6 or a V8 model, from a half-ton to a 3/4 ton to a 1-ton size. And
who did they design and build these for?
Well, it being a commercial vehicle, obviously they've designed and built this vehicle with the worker in mind. For the industry or the individual that's out driving this vehicle every day, has to put a lot of stuff in his cargo area, but is in the car constantly, so wants to have a lot of comfort too. In the cargo area, you can easily fit a 4x8 sheet, wood sheet, or drywall. You could easily
fit. That's good for the contractors.
Absolutely. You could easily fit a 10-foot long pipe and still be able to close the rear cargo doors. You can easily fit 2 pallets in the back, 2 loaded pallets in the back.
That's enormous.
It's large. Oh, yeah, it's large. And the walls are flat. The interior walls are flat for easy configuration. You know, not everybody's just putting 4x8 sheets in the back or pipes in the back. A lot of people need shelving systems. They need systems for their ladders. There's a lot of different configurations. You know, the carpet cleaner needs something different than the plumber needs.
And you mentioned these are flat, which is atypical for this industry.
Yeah, you know, most of the commercial vans out there, towards the second half of the top of the roof or the top of the walls, they curve inward. That makes it very difficult when you're putting a flat shelving system in. It compromises or you lose a lot of your cargo area. But by having a flat wall on the side, your shelving systems are out further, and you still have a lot of the interior cargo space that you lose with a lot of the other vans.
Well, you know, one of the things that really impressed me was the cockpit in these. It was not your typical commercial cockpit.
No. You sit in one of our vans, and it's more comparable to our Armada SUV or our Titan, our full-size truck. The cabin, the cockpit area is very comfortable. So Nissan really thought, you know, for anybody out there who's driving a commercial van, okay, who drives it every day for your work, whether you're a plumber, whether you're an electrician, whether you're a carpet cleaner, whatever it is you're driving, think of some of the things that you wish you had in your van right now. More comfortable seats, a space for your cell phone, a space for your laptop, a space for your clipboard, all the things that you carry around with you every day that you've kind of found spots for. Nissan's already created those spots. They've created a cabin that is roomy, seats that are incredibly comfortable and durable. Our seats don't wear out. They last a long, long time. Technology, Bluetooth, a GPS tracking device, lots of different things in this vehicle that Nissan has really thought, what is missing in the current commercial vehicles that we could make whoever's driving this vehicle every day more comfortable and more appropriate for the job that they're doing.
Well, and you mentioned the cockpit storage capacities. I mean, I was looking at it. There's overhead compartments. There's not just the typical in between the seat compartments and glove boxes, but there's even slide outs under the seat. I mean, it's like they found every imaginable space and made it usable.
Yeah.
Now, I understand these are also easy to configure to specific individual or business needs.
Certainly. So like we were talking about earlier, with the flat walls, they're pre-drilled. So they're pre-drilled to put in shelves, to put in walls, to do whatever you need on the interior side. So you're not trying to, you're not compromising the integrity by drilling your own holes. So they're pre-drilled for shelving systems. They're pre-drilled for electrical so that you can easily run electrical through the vehicle. The floor is pre-drilled if you need to put in flat, a wooden floor. They made it so easy for someone to come in and say, "Hey, I need this." Okay, great.
It's reinforced too.
They're reinforced, so they're very strong and can hold a lot of cargo. They're reinforced so that if you need an electrical lift, a lift gate on the back, we can install a lift gate on the back. There's a ton of different conversions for it.
What about the financing options? There are a lot of our businesses that struggle with that sometimes.
That's a concern. You know, anytime you're investing, your business is investing in another, in more equipment, like a commercial van, you need financing for it. Nissan Motor Acceptance Corp is aggressively financing deals on these vans, whether it's for the large business that needs a fleet of vehicles or whether it's the individual that's looking for one vehicle. NEMAC is definitely available, has financing available for it.
And, I think another question that some people are probably asking themselves right now is how are they priced?
Well, anytime you enter into a market and you're a new player in the market, you've got to be competitive. We're very competitive with both the Ford and the Chevy commercial vans, priced lower than both of those. Within the high roof segment, you're looking at the Mercedes product. We're significantly less expensive than the Mercedes product. But one of the things that sets Nissan aside is what they offer with the purchase. So when you purchase one of our commercial vans, Nissan provides you the choice of a couple of different items, kind of add-ons, little extra goodies for you. The first item you can choose from is up to 70 square feet of vehicle graphics. So an exterior vehicle wrap up to 70 square feet. That's great for advertising your business as you're driving down the road. Or you can choose from an interior shelving system or a ladder rack system. Both come from Adrian Steel, and if you're in the commercial industry,
it's a standard in the industry.
You know Adrian Steel is a high-quality product. Or they offer a $700 rebate.
Wow. What great options. You know, I got to say this. It's a great addition, you know, Nissan quality in a commercial product. What else do they have coming down the pike?
Well, getting into the commercial market, you're not going to get into the commercial market and say, here's our vans, that's all we've got. So Nissan is coming to the table with a lot more down the road. We just placed an order for our first commercial passenger van, a 12-passenger van, great for schools, hospitals, our local casinos and hotels, great for anybody that needs a passenger van. But one of the things that sets our passenger vans aside is the safety of these vans. Incredibly safe. Each seat is it has its own individual seatbelt. Incredibly comfortable for the passengers and a great environment to drive in.
And you mentioned also some taxi models coming down the line.
Well, so we also have the NV200, which is coming down the pike. It's a smaller commercial cargo van. So it's still a cargo van, but it's a smaller version, a smaller unit. Nissan has, as a part of that NV200 cargo van, Nissan has a taxi cab conversion. What is the largest taxi market in the country?
New York City.
Obviously, New York City. Yeah, I think that'd be everybody's first guess. New York City has committed to converting every single one of their taxis to the Nissan taxi conversion package. That's huge. If it's good enough for New York City, you know that it's a good program, a good product.
I don't think, as a show that we can find anything better than the quality of Nissan in a commercial product and in the quality of Nissan of Reno as a dealer to provide those to our community. And
thank you.
I hope you don't mind I share this. Recently you gave us the opportunity to be connected with a foundation that helps children in our community. And I don't know. I know that you don't do that for that recognition, but I just wanted to share with our community that connection with the Nevada Children's Cancer Foundation was a direct result, which we had on our show a couple of weeks ago, a direct result of your involvement with that organization. And, what a remarkable individual that you give so much back to our community, and we're proud to have you on our show.
Well, when you have the opportunity to give back, you should. And I found this as a worthy cause that directly impacts positively families in northern Nevada and in our own home, where we live. So.
And we appreciate that. And I wanted our community to get an idea of who they support when they support you at Nissan of Reno. Please share with them how they can get a hold of you and arrange a test drive on the new commercial products.
I'd love to, but first, Mitch, if you don't mind, I'd like to thank Brian Bowles for coming on your program. The Nevada DMV, especially in the Reno market, does a fantastic job protecting our consumers and protecting our dealers. We've got a great relationship with the DMV, and I think they do an outstanding job. So I'd like to thank them and Brian for coming on your program. Please, the Nissan commercial vehicles. We're new to the market. I want to get the word out that we've got these vans. Anybody that's looking at replacing their fleet has to consider the Nissan commercial van. Come down to Nissan of Reno. We're at 865 Kietzke Lane, just south of Mill Street. We've got the vehicles at the dealership right now. Come down, take a look at it. You'll see how it is going to be effective and an appropriate product for your business. If you need to give us a call Chuck Sinclair. He's our commercial vehicle sales representative. He knows all about these products and is happy to bring one of the vans to your business. We know you're busy. If you need us to bring one to your business, Chuck would be happy to do it. You can reach Chuck at 775-322-3700. Or again, come down to Nissan of Reno at 865 Kietzke Lane, just south of Mill Street. Or you can go online and check out the NV vehicles at nissanofreno.com.
You can also find them on our website, theCarBuyerAdvisor.com. Visit our preferred businesses page, and you can listen to this and their past interviews by clicking the YouTube link located underneath their listing. Taylor Wondries, General Manager, Nissan of Reno, thanks again so much for joining us today.
Always a pleasure.